Madison, please welcome D&G Explorers.
Good
Hey everybody!
evening, Explorers. Thank you so much for joining us tonight as we get situated.
We just made up a new word, situated. Actually, I think I've said situated before.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It is August 11th. We are almost halfway through the month. Can you believe that?
I was talking to
Crazy.
somebody at my job, and I said, I can't. It's hard to believe it. Summer's almost over. It's crazy. Because Labor Day, it's like that's kind of like the end of summer, even though it's not the official day, but it's still like when everybody celebrates kind of the end of it and everything. So
Our mic setup was off, so hopefully that's a little bit better.
excuse me.
I saw Rob in here. Rob, thank you for that little hint. I don't think you're going to hear the tennis match anymore, so thank you,
Oh,
Rob.
cool.
You reached out to
Thank
me.
you.
Yes, so Rob and I always chat, so thank you so much.
But I won. I got the highest score. There you go.
So today, you guys, it is just a relaxing day. I have inventory tomorrow night, and I have to be at work at 7 p.m., and I'm going to work overnight. The last 4 days have been insane for me, trying to get everything prepped. Working a lot of overtime. I wasn't sure if I was going to have a show tonight because I had to work an hour overtime today, but made it. But saying that,
it's just a fun, laid back show.
So
what? You don't know how you're going to be.
I don't know how. I don't know what's going to come out of this mouth.
Yeah, especially with the alcohol that you made. I didn't even know what you made. What did you make?
We'll see. I don't have my. Oh, it's over there. Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way. Why don't we welcome our friends in?
It's literally 5
Literally?
less than 5 feet away from you
Is that the
to
rooftop?
get your mouse.
We'll get it in a second. But
Ay, ay, ay.
let's welcome people first. But why don't we do a chat check? So, chat check. Brought to you by.
This chat check is brought to you by More Sunshine, Please. Sanitized for your protection.
And
Thank you,
we always sanitize. Yep, we got sandy wipes and everything.
All right, let's welcome the Explorers in.
1 second, let me... our volume is really low.
I think it's better now, though. Is it better now, guys? It should be better now.
Hopefully it's better.
Yeah, it should be better
Thank
now.
you for that helpful tip. And let me get back to our channel. Excuse me. I'm still like having residual from whatever it was that we had. But so we got Jack Twaddle here. I know ChadCruisers was here earlier. I had to refresh. So if I missed
You
or
did.
lost anybody, I'm sorry. So ChadCruisers was here, Jack Twaddle, Ryan Richard, RobFuz, More Sunshine Please, Captain Akron 27, Just Dave, Pepper Tree Villa, Disno's Adventures, James Ryan, Eva Marshall, Tina DCS, Captain Akron 27, Innocence Abroad, Brittany Morgan, I can't read. Let's see. Scrolling. The Mickey Bunch. Nautical Nurse Nancy. Meg W. Let's see. Mary Ellen Dillon is here. We got Narrow Valley with Glenn again. That's a catchy
It is.
name. Bob and Ashley are here. Welcome. Paul Eichenlob, George Bergen, and Nick Torres just jumped in. So if I miss anybody, I'm
did.
sorry.
Najima Brown. So welcome,
Najima Brown, welcome.
Innocence Abroad.
ChadCruisers is still here. Welcome again.
Innocence Abroad.
Yeah, I just said them. But welcome again, Innocence Abroad.
Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go see if I missed any of the questions.
Eva said volume is fine with headphones.
Okay,
So-
I'm turning it up more. It should be better now.
Hopefully it's better.
Yeah, the volume should be better because I switched it over to our, not the built-in one.
So we're wearing our Hawaiian travel shirts with all kinds of names of islands and getaways and whatchamacallits on it. So
Do you remember where we bought these?
we bought them at St. Thomas. It was like a 2 for $10 special. They had all kinds of shirts on sale. And we had to go up the gondola system, but that's where they had all the little shops. And yep, 2 for $10 special. What a steal.
Yeah, it was on up at Paradise Point up in St. Thomas.
Yeah, and they're nice and light and airy. So I don't know what they're made out of, but
yeah,
they're really airy.
It's 104 degrees here today. I was
Mhm.
driving home and I'm thinking, why is it so hot? It's 104. Did you say hi to Eric Lee?
I don't know if I saw him, but welcome, Eric
welcome.
Lee.
Yes. It's a nerd herd attack, so welcome in. If you guys didn't get a chance.
Disney Nerd Herders, welcome.
They are planning on moving to, let's say Hawaii, to Florida, and they're getting
In
all
the
set up.
future,
Yeah,
near
so that's going to
future,
be
yep.
exciting. So I think we're doing okay on the questions, but I keep going. See everyone soon. Dinner is coming.
Always
Rob-
on the move is here.
Thank you, Rob. Thanks for your help as always. Rob's always a
Thank you.
fountain of information.
We
for
have
me.
no more tennis match anymore. No maps needed. Travel is in the house. Welcome. So hopefully everybody's doing well today. It is getting a little warm, or it is a little warm out. Summer is coming to a close. And if we did have some shows that I watched, I know yesterday with Jim from Our Sunshine Please, you have to see it. It's these really out, like Back to the Future looking out of this world glasses that it's supposed to let you read, I think, at a 90-degree angle. So you can literally like lay in bed, have the book in front and the things like go up and down, so it's like a two mirror or glass type of a thing where it allows you to read at that angle. It was so weird. They look really funny, but yeah, 90-degree angle reading in your bed.
Sorry, we keep scrolling. So there's been a lot going on with the Disney side on our channel, because we are both Disney fanatics and we are cruising fanatics, and we've been doing a lot with. Oh yes, we got to do our dilly. We've been doing a lot with the Disney because we've been doing more with Disney. Our next cruise isn't until New Year's Eve, and it's
but we got a lot of Disney coming
it
up,
is, and it's exciting moment right now with cruising because so many people are going back, watching the Mardi Gras, watching the Vista, the Horizon, all these ships going back into it. It's really exciting.
Nurse Nancy, I'm crossing my fingers for you guys.
Yes. So we're excited, and we thought, what, we need to come back and do a cruise show. So we're going to be discussing today about our favorite shows that we've seen on the ships. Now, we've been with two cruise lines. We've been with Disney.
Oh, yes, sorry.
And we've been
I forgot what it was.
We've been on Norwegian. So we've had some experience with the different channels. James Ryan, I don't know if we said hello to you. If we didn't, I'm sorry, but welcome to our show.
I think we did, but welcome again.
All right, and then speaking of the Horizon, always on the move, Josh just came off the Horizon. So must be exciting. I haven't had a chance to talk to him since that. And you were like grabbing all these different notes.
Because you have all your notes on that side, and I have no idea where we're at.
Welcome in, Roland, John. Yes, thank you. Yeah, these are very nice for like $10 each. These are
no, they were like 2 for $10.
They were like a best.
It was a steal.
It was. Well, we paid for them, so it's not.
Yeah,
a steal.
we don't steal, but it's a saying. It was a steal, cheap price. Roland, John, welcome. Mary Ellen, Dylan. If we didn't say hi, welcome.
So we do have a chat check, and
we also have a dilly.
We do. I don't have the one I wanted to look at, but okay. Bringing on our chat check section is.
What's the drink of the week, boys?
Just drowned everything out.
That was horrible. All right, this is some kind of margarita, squirt, vodka,
cheers, dilly.
Tequila.
It needs some blue Caraco, Bob and Holly. Blue Caraco. I know it's Curacao, but I call it blue Caraco.
And we are working on our Speedo bodies, so it's skinny margarita mix, which actually is pretty nasty if you buy the margarita mix, the light margarita mix. It tastes a lot different.
What did you put in that?
I got that raspberry vodkas in there.
Okay.
And tequila, squirt, and the skinny margarita mix. Actually, I think it's pretty good. It's refreshing.
Wow, tequila and blue raspberry vodka. Yes, my Caraco, Bob and Holly.
Poor Nancy, her dog got sick. Not only can she not go to the post office because their post office closes at 3:25.
3:45, and it opens like at 8. So, Bob from Bob and Ashley, have you ever heard of a post office closing that early? You know why I'm asking.
That should be ours.
More Sunshine Please Jim said, only because you mentioned it, Gregory, thanks. Check out the 90-degree reading glasses. Yes, that was a cool highlight of his show. And then he had 15 best foodie places. So, but I just thought those glasses were really cool.
Manny and Scott said it sounds like cough syrup.
Yeah. Oh, Bob and Ashley said yes, that they have heard of it.
That's
closing,
crazy.
and it's country living.
That is crazy.
So we have lots of places that we've been to and ships that, just a handful of ships that we've been on. And we've seen some really cool shows that we liked and not so liked. We should have did like a... What happened?
Mary Ellen. Hers opens up at 1 p.m. and closes at 5 p.m.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
What kind of... What? And the Sam Hill.
Yep, that's what happened. Their internet went out.
Oh, wow. Excuse me. So we should have did a rating system on these shows, but
Well, we
I
will.
can already tell you my least favorite. I already know which one that is because it just made no sense at all.
So we're gonna kind of test Greg too. So
What? Stop putting surprises on me I don't know about.
So we've, like we said, we've done Disney cruise shows and we've done NCL cruise shows. Which cruise line do you think puts on a better show?
Is that even a question? I would say Disney puts on a very magical show.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what are the names of the 4 NCL shows we went on? Hey, Spikers, thank you for joining us.
We didn't go on any shows. We went to shows, but we didn't go
Well,
on
we actually
shows.
technically we did on one,
It was before the show.
but what were the name the 4 shows we saw on the NCL ships?
Oh my gosh. I know Jersey Boys, and that's the one that we went up on the stage and got a free beer.
No,
Yes, we did.
that was Choir of Man.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, Choir of Man. I already failed. Jersey Boys, and we saw Havana. Okay, so you can't tell that was my least favorite. And then, what was the other one?
Hey, Kate Atwood. Thank you, James, for putting all these links to these channels in there. Really appreciate it.
I don't know if I remember the other one
It
from
was-
NCL.
It was a night. Harlem Nights.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that one either that much.
So, okay.
Wait,
so
wasn't it Havana? Was Havana Nights another one too, or
it was
something?
just Havana. It was
Or Havana
Havana.
and Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights, I think I liked better than Havana. People were walking out of Havana. That was pretty sad. You don't remember that?
That's fine. But now let me tell me the Disney shows we have seen on a ship.
Well, we fell asleep 2 out of 3 of them on the Dream because we were so tired from going in the parks before the cruise. So the one I remember that I was awake for was the Villain show. There was it not Golden Dreams, but there was like
Golden Dreams.
there was a dream one. Let me see.
It was called the Golden Mickeys.
No, but what was the
It was called the Golden Mickeys.
so? Okay,
Golden Mickeys.
all right, and I don't know them all by name, but I know what the synopsis of them were. But on the fantasy, we stayed awake for all of them. I remember that. They kind of just run into each other, so it's almost all the same. And the Disney Magic, Rapunzel was like a dinner and a show at the Rapunzel restaurant, so I count that as a show.
I actually
Actually,
was going to say that too, but don't be happy. So my point is, you said that Disney has better.
hey, Spiker's Crazy Adventures.
You said that Disney has better shows, but you can name more NCL shows than the Disney ones because you said they all run in together. So wouldn't that mean NCL has more of an impact on you?
No, it's just that you've heard of Jersey Boys before, and they're like one or 2 word shows. The other ones are like long sentences. So I don't know the exact name of these Disney shows, but it's Disney. You can't go wrong with Disney.
Innocence Abroad. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
that super
much.
chat.
Give us one a cappella song from Jersey. Oh my gosh. I just know that begging song.
What about Oh What a Night?
Oh yeah, and Oh What a Night.
Oh what a night, late December back in '63. Hit the next line.
I don't even
What
know the
a
words.
lady, I don't know the rest, and I will say, oh what a night. I'm horrible with the lyrics,
No, that was pretty good.
but don't ask me to go higher on that.
But well, yeah, I'm the one that can go high notes when I'm not like congested and
He
everything.
does the Michael Jackson.
No.
Oh, but guess what? We have it back. So, Bob and Holly, this is for you.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriend's all
Wow.
like.
Whoa.
Whoa, I hit recorded drop, you can't
Thank you so
ignore
much,
it.
very
guys.
much.
We love you guys.
I missed somebody on here. Did we say hi to Kay Atwood? Hi,
You
Kay
did.
Atwood. Eva Marshall's computer crashed. Oh, that's not good. She's on her cell phone now. Ooh, everybody's having internet and computer problems right now.
There you go. You sing this one, Greg. You hit the higher registers.
I'm like congested. I can't do that, Sherry, right now. I'd sound like Marge Simpson trying to sing. Are you crazy?
All right. So my point is, I actually feel NCL has better quality shows than the Disney shows, because Disney shows are very Disney-fied. They're good. The entertainers are good. It's top quality
The special
entertainers.
effects, everything is
But
really good.
It's more of a
People don't walk out on their shows like NCL's Havana.
They just fall asleep in them.
Okay, in our defense, we were exhausted from like 4 nights at the parks before a cruise.
Dina cruising through life. Welcome, Bakersfield girl. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
But now I lost my thought on that. But I guess we'll kind of like say which one we like the best a little bit later. But so let's talk about the Disney Dream, which I didn't write down. So,
well, no, he did. He wrote down the words Disney Dream on the 3x5 note cards that Bob and Holly gave us, that we have enough probably for a lifetime right
but that's
now.
all right. I have it here.
Oh my gosh. Dina Cruising Through Life gave us a $9.99 super chat. I just want to see
What?
you guys dance again. I love it. I got up and danced with you.
All right. We're
Aw,
gonna
thank you.
let's do this one. This one. Thank you so much, Dina. Very nice of you.
Thank you. Paul Vines, welcome.
I'm writing this down. Okay.
Holly E, welcome.
The other half of Innocents Abroad. So they had Beauty and the Beast on there, but Greg, we didn't see Beauty and the Beast. That wasn't showing when we went on there, because we went in 2016.
We did see. No,
Rachel's
it wasn't.
Adventures. Great to see you, Rachel.
Hey, welcome. They were shorter ones. I know one. I think on the fantasy they did Aladdin. They put Aladdin on that.
I have
one.
those written down.
Well, I'm just trying to deduct everything so I don't get them mixed up.
They had the Golden Mickeys.
Excuse me.
They had Believe.
And they had villains.
Villains, and then
Yes.
they replaced villains with Phantom of the Opera, Beauty and the Beast. So the Golden Mickeys is cool because they set it up like you're going to an Academy Awards show.
Yeah, we got little pieces of Mickey confetti. We did see that one a little bit. I think I was like in and out of sleep on that one. But villains, I stayed awake for.
I don't remember that. Hello,
You must have been asleep. Wow.
Wanda. Welcome. It's all right.
Welcome.
I know you had
you just dropped your glasses there.
you had a late meeting that you had to get into.
Paul Vines, shake your tail feather for $5, he says. Thank you so
What?
much. I don't have a tail feather in back of me, but okay.
Thank you.
I'll shake my hands. I don't know.
All right, let's see what this one is. Oh, it's got to build
Oh,
up.
that's too slow.
It will
You
build
can't do this one.
It'll build up. That's all right. So we'll talk about the Golden Mickeys. It's like an Academy Awards show, and at the beginning of it, you have a red carpet that they introduce you. You're on the big screen, so when you walk in, you're like the star walking down into it. So that is the Golden Mickey. So it's a tribute to Walt Disney's movies.
What was that? Thank you very much for that super chat.
Thank you, Paul.
Whoops. Ugh. So we're going over our shows that we watched on past ships,
Yes.
and what our favorites were or not so favorite, and We didn't do
Yeah.
a ranking system though.
Not all the same shows are on the Disney ships, just like they're not all on like NCL. They're not all the same ones. The Golden Mickey's is on another one. I think it's on the Disney Wonder. And we have these Mickey Mouse shirts that I don't think we can fit into anymore, unfortunately. But I think the shirts shrink from us. So not that we got bigger. I think the shirts shrink. But they're white shirts, button down, and they got Mickey Mouse heads all over them. And
I think we'll fit in them again
yeah,
one day.
so we want to definitely wear those
my
on the next
gosh.
one.
No maps needed travel 20 jinx towards $20.99 towards buying some Red Bull so you don't fall asleep again before production. Oy vey. Well, I'm told I can't drink that stuff really, but I can drink soda. It has caffeine in it. So there you go.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
guys.
much. We owe you guys a dance.
Yes, let's
a
see
dance.
if this one is a good one.
Sounds like funky now.
Thank you so much,
Thank
boys.
you. Thank you very much.
We had the honor of meeting them just recently in Las Vegas, so they are a blast. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check them out, please
Check out
do.
their channel, please.
We
We also, Wanda was there with us, and so check out her channel, please, with all of her fun content.
her stuff is blowing up with the cruise stuff that she's been doing. She just released her last video of the Carnival Horizon. So definitely, if you haven't had a chance to check those vlogs out, definitely do that. Another one that they had on there was called Believe, and we liked Believe. And I'm trying to get the premise of it. It's enjoy a spellbinding musical about a workaholic father who reconnects with his daughter through a little Disney magic. So they show different scenes from the different movies. Because remember, like this one, they're showing The Lion King. But they would show different experts.
Who's the person on the top there?
Apparently, that's the father.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's looking. This is what. So yeah, that was one of the cool shows that they mixed in.
Lothar 900, welcome.
Thank you for joining us. What did you say?
Excuse me.
Just got off work in 12 and a half hours. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, you need a
Don't they have
siesta
labor
real
laws up?
fast.
Don't they have labor laws up there in Canada? Jeez, that is insane. But Greg's right. It was our first cruise. We really didn't know what to expect. We went so hard at Walt Disney World, which you tend to do with the heat, and we ended up we were dead tired when we got on the ship. It was only a 3-night cruise too. So
we enjoyed it, but we were pretty tired that first night, and I don't even remember the first show, to be honest. I think I fell asleep through the whole thing. It was like a blur to me.
But the Disney shows seem to be a little bit shorter. I think they're in actuality about 45 minutes. They're not as long as what you would see on the NCL shows.
No, but I think they try to keep them short because of the kids, and also they do 2 shows normally. From what we've seen, so they have to change it with the dinner schedule. So, people that don't want their kids up too late, they have dinner, watch the show early, and then do whatever, and then you have the later ones for the later people.
They also, on the Disney Magic, which was our second Disney ship we went on, they had Tangled the Musical, which was interesting because they also have Rapunzel's Royal Table, which is a dinner which puts on a show. That was one of our favorite ones.
I don't remember the Tangled musical.
It's on there now.
Oh, we didn't see it, though.
They have This Was Good, Charmed, an original twist on the Cinderella story.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good little mix. Don't ask me what the story thing was, so if I go to it, it'll be a surprise. But I remember when we came away and really enjoying. That was probably one of the best the Disney ones that we saw.
Well, it's kind of like, I think it was like Cinderella 3, the movie, where the wicked stepmother gets a hold of the wand and kind of turns things back or does what she wants with it. I think it's kind of the same premise type show.
Richard Ryan has to work overtime tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'm there with you. It is the Disney Nerd Herders. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us.
And Wanda said my favorite show on a ship is Choir of Man. We loved that show. That was an awesome show.
Ooh.
And we got a free beer on stage before the show. Oh, are we forgetting something?
We did, but it's because
We don't.
I wasn't even sure I was going to do a show today, so we didn't. We
So
don't have-
everybody is a Spotlight channel.
Yes.
We love you all. We support you all.
Yes.
We really do. Please check out everybody's channels and
So if you guys are
put
creators,
your creator on
put
the
that in
chat
there, please.
and check each other's content out.
Yes.
Spread the word, please.
Until I looked down, I saw 531, and I just realized, oh, I didn't think of a Spotlight channel. Everybody has a Spotlight channel. And then on the Disney Fantasy, the shows were Greg, Aladdin, the musical, and Aladdin. We've seen quite a bit. At Disneyland, California Adventures.
Yeah, it was basically the same thing.
It is
in a way.
But the cool thing about that, Beach Please, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Beach, please,
And
welcome.
They just came back from their cruise too, so welcome back.
A lot of people coming back from cruises.
Yeah, I'm excited about. I believe they just started their vlogs on the series, but we were. The thing that I like about it is the genie on there. The genie is really the one that holds the show.
Yeah.
And you can see the play many times, but his jokes are never the same.
They're always up to
They're
date
very
with
current.
the now. Yeah.
Yes, they're very current. So that's one of the things that, of all the plays that we've seen many times, it's always enjoyable because you never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
Yep.
Viso Travel, Raphael, thank you for joining us. You're like looking around, like
No, I was
okay.
I was listening to you and looking, and yes, welcome Viso's Travel. You must have just came in.
Frozen is on a ship. Do you remember what?
I don't think we saw it on
Is
any
that
of our
on-
ships. I don't remember seeing it on our ships.
Let's see what ship it's on.
That might be new. The only Disney ship we haven't been on yet is the Wonder. So I wonder if it's on the Wonder. I had to. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one. All right. Well, since we haven't seen it, I guess it doesn't matter. So the NCL ships, as Greg said, he named what we had on them, what we saw earlier. We went on the NCL Bliss. And
We know what
we
you mean.
saw Havana, and we also saw the Jersey Boys. Havana,
Well, we saw others too. That's just on the Bliss. Okay, never mind.
I'm thinking, what shows did you show up to? Havana, I will say, was a very well danced show.
It just didn't make any sense.
The sets were nice, but yeah, it did make sense. I had no idea what was going on in the show.
There was
And-
no story really, and people were walking out.
Yes.
And I felt bad for the people that are putting on this production and going through all this trouble and energy and time, and people walk out.
Welcome,
You know.
Cheryl. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
Yeah, I did feel bad about that. And I would find it very hard for me to walk out of a show.
I mean, it'd have to be really, really bad.
Did we say hi to Margie? Sorry, I don't know if we did.
I
Hi, Margie.
thought we did, but welcome again. It would have to be really bad to the point where you just don't want to hear things that are being said. But I don't think we've ever seen a show like that. So
No, we're pretty open-minded, but yeah, if there's excessive cussing or something like that, we wouldn't be interested in.
yeah,
Blaine, Rayleigh Creative Travel,
welcome.
our fellow mod over at Naughty Nancy.
Wow.
Nautical Nurse Nancy.
He's giving you a new channel there, Nancy. Naughty Nurse Nancy. Wow. Okay.
Welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Did Jersey Boys had some foul language, I thought, but
Yeah.
not as much as Vegas version did. I don't
It
think
was the same.
Oh, was
I
it?
saw Vegas. I saw Jersey Boys in Vegas with my mom. So with my mom being a very proper British lady, obviously you don't want to go see a movie where there's sex, there's cussing going on, and Jersey Boys was a very, some of the things they mentioned and said were a little bit maybe over the top. So
But she
I
took
was
it well, though.
Yeah, she didn't like the language. But it's one of those things when you're done with the show, you oh, that was really cool how they did it. So when I saw it on the Bliss, because I saw it in Vegas first, I was thinking, oh, it can't be anywhere close to what we saw in Vegas. I swear it was a carbon copy of what they had on it. I was impressed with the
I liked
acting.
it.
I love the music.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the.
I've heard some of the music. I don't think I knew it was from Jersey Boys at first.
And that's based on. Help me. How am I?
Is it
Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Thank you. Yes. So they do a story based on the 4 seasons of the year.
Frankie Valli.
Yes, but each
Was
they
it
kind of break it up into 4 parts.
It's like it was like loosely based off his
No, it was
life,
flat
right?
out. It was
Or-
flat out
oh,
his
it was.
life.
Okay.
Yeah, it was them
All right.
growing up in Jersey. Roland saw Jersey Boys in Toronto.
I
It
didn't
was
know
a
if
bit
some
slow
of,
moving, but good.
I didn't know if some of that stuff really happened.
And then I saw another thing here. Lothar walked out of Cats, one of the worst shows of the life.
You know, we saw the movie, and we rented it, and it got a lot of flack when it was in the theater. It had its moments, but yeah, it was kind of hard to get into, but it was still fun to watch. Just the special effects and everything, and certain songs you're like, oh, I know that song, so you watch it for that. But yeah, it wasn't one of the best.
Viso, thank you for putting that in there. They are doing a Papathon for Papa Mozo.
Oh yeah.
Coming up this weekend. Unfortunately, we're not able to do a part of it, but Greg, we have to do a video. We'll do that after this, after the show. We do have to do a video. So just to let you guys know, who was it? Us and More are putting on. I believe it was them that started it because I know she reached out to us.
Sending good thoughts and prayers out to him. Really hoping that he gets memory back and,
so
things.
In case you're not aware, Papa Mozo has been everywhere. He's been a huge supporter. He's been a huge supporter of us. And he fell, and he basically didn't remember back to like 1983. So he's slowly, hopefully things are coming back for him.
He's trying to piece the puzzles of his life back together,
Yes.
which I couldn't imagine how that would be for somebody.
So this cruise-a-thon, help-a-thon, I'm not sure how you'd word it. It's to help give him some money because I know they live on a very tight budget.
And he's given so much to
given
the
so much,
community.
yeah. So even though we won't be able to unfortunately host a show, we definitely will be supporting you guys. So please make sure you guys are following that and looking for that this coming weekend. I believe it might even be 3 days, 3 nights, but it's coming in. So moving on from that.
There was a show about 15 years ago, Moving Out. It was a movie about Billy Joel.
Huh. Very cool.
And there's a movie coming out this Friday about Aretha Franklin. It looks really good, actually.
Our next NCL thing we did was on the NCL Escape, and it was Harlem Nights. Now, I will tell you, Harlem
That
Nights
one was better.
Better than Havana. I actually fell asleep in it.
I was just thinking about that when
fell
you did
asleep.
that.
And so here I am, and it's one of those things when the music's going on and you don't even realize your eyes are closing. So I had my eyes closed and then I fell asleep, and then everyone started clapping. So then I woke up with people clapping, and I started going. I had no idea what I was clapping about.
Instantly woke up and was just like, yeah, like he was just doing
And
it.
they're
I
all-
was like, wow.
My mom and him are laughing at me because I have no clue what's going on. But they had like a singer on there,
wow.
and she was
Hey,
like,
Gary Krebs, welcome.
"Welcome, Gary." They had a singer on there, and she was like, she wasn't singing. She was just like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's kind of like wailing.
And I was like, maybe that's
yeah.
what put me to sleep.
It was interesting.
It was a siren singing to me from the ocean.
It was something, yeah.
Yeah, that was a different thing, but it was very good entertainers. I mean, even though like maybe the overall outcome of what they put out, but the quality of the performers have always been good on the ships. And then there was Choir of Man. Choir of Man is just a fun show.
That was really good.
If you want to just have a good time and enjoy music while they're singing,
It's like clap your hands and stomp your feet type of a show.
It's
so
definitely
it's fun.
and we're going to be on the NCL Encore, and right now they are showing Choir of Man, and they are showing Kinky Boots. So
I
we
don't
haven't
know
seen
anything about
that.
that.
No,
I know there's a movie, but I'd rather wait to see it on the stage first.
love Mrs. Brown's Boys. I've never heard of that.
I think
The
I've
best
heard
show
of
I've
it, but
ever
I don't know what it's
seen.
about.
And that Lothar said was Mrs. Brown's Boys live on stage in Ireland. Movie Mania Nick, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. So, so Greg, I know you you really like the Disney shows, but what was the worst show that you saw out of all the ones that we went to?
That would be Havana. Sorry,
Yeah,
it just wasn't. It wasn't our cup of tea, and we like our tea. So
Havana was received so well that I believe 8 months after they started it, they canceled it, and I believe they added Choir of Man onto the Bliss, if I remember right.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Dina said, "Love Kinky Boots on NCL, slightly racy but not vulgar." One of the things I'm looking forward to on that is I love Cyndi Lauper. I've always loved Cyndi Lauper. I have a lot of her albums, and isn't it funny how we call them albums still? Is that a sign of how old I am?
They are albums. Even if they're CDs, they're still albums.
But at least she co-wrote the music for that, so I'm excited to see. I know Wanda saw it. She paid for it on TV, and she said it's a really good show.
The one I was disappointed that we couldn't see was because we had to cancel the cruise, or it got canceled when everything started, was on the Royal Caribbean ship. We were going to see Hairspray.
Yes, I wanted
and
to see that.
That's
really
one
bad.
of my favorite musicals.
Yeah.
And I've seen all the renditions of them, all like the different ones that you can get on video. I've seen all those versions that I know of anyway. And it's a really good musical, and we didn't get to see it.
We've seen it, or I've seen it live at the local Fresno.
Oh yeah, we took you for your birthday one time.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah,
and that was a really fun show.
Yep. AGC Magic TV.
Welcome, Amy. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, go ahead.
So I would agree with Greg. Havana was my least favorite show too. And I write books. I've written books, or stories, I should say. And to me, if I can't understand what's going on with the story, there's something wrong. We felt the same about Caw when we went to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
The production was flat out amazing.
it was
but
awesome.
we couldn't tell you what
The
the
story
only we
was-
knew that they were relatives. I don't even remember their brothers and sisters or brother and brother.
I don't
don't know.
remember that.
But they were. That's all I know. Other
Yeah.
than that, there was no hint in the storytelling of what you saw in front, at least from our standpoint. And a lot of people were saying the same thing. What the heck is going on? The sets were amazing, but that's kind of how I felt with Havana. Great dancing. They're doing all these good moves, but I had no clue. It was just basically dancing up there for us.
The special effects were cool though, especially that big wall thing.
Oh, you're talking about Caw.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were still talking about
No,
it.
I wasn't
Okay.
talking about that. The
Do we say
Best-
the Mickey Bunch?
We did at the beginning of it, so welcome, Kelly. Thank you. What's your favorite one that you've seen? Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. Take care.
Thank you. I like the Disney shows, but I'm gonna put those aside for now. I would have to say the Choir of Man.
Really? Jamie Wilhite, thank you so much for joining. So you are never late.
It's a toss-up between Jersey Boys and Choir of Men, but I'm probably leaning with Choir of Men still. It was just a fun, upbeat, clap your hands, stomp your feet, move around type of a show. It was very energetic and interactive in a way, even though you're not on the stage with them. Jersey Boys the music is good, but it didn't have that same interactive feel to it that this one did, and that's what I liked about it.
My favorite was the Jersey Boys, and probably if I didn't
I like both,
see it
but
beforehand, I might have a different story because I really enjoyed it. The first time I came out, I was like, oh, that's not bad. But when I knew what to expect, And it's like watching a movie. You watch something.
Oh, there's a movie on it too about it.
But in general, when you watch a movie a second time, you get more out of it because you start seeing other things instead of what you saw the first time.
You notice things you didn't notice the first time.
Yes, and so Jersey Boys was cool, and it was kind of funny. You never notice any of the actors, but when the show's over, well, I guess you wouldn't know they were on there. So that's kind of a stupid thing for me to say. We saw like some of the main people of them on like the last day of the ship. We saw them walking around like through the buffet and that.
I like both shows. I'm just kind of torn between which. I mean, one was more interactive than the other, but I like them both. So that's just where I'm at.
Yeah, but Choir of Man was a very fun show. So, do you guys like to go when you go on a cruise ship? Do you guys like to go and see the shows? I know some people don't like that. They would rather do their time like in the casino or at a bar or hanging out somewhere else.
It's a cruise is what you make of it, really. Like what you want to do, you go and do it. You know, if you want to see a show, you see a show. If you want to see the ship, you see the ship, or go exploring on the ship or whatever. There's a lot to do on a cruise ship, so not everybody's trips are going to be the same.
Maddie and Scott are hanging out. Thank you so much for the super chat earlier, guys.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Thank you, and
drive safe.
Yes. It's almost like we're like hanging up the phone. So Cheryl likes to see the shows. Wanda says, I usually only watch one show, but not every ship. Too much other stuff to do.
We watch.
What's getting dressed up for?
We watch movies on the ship too, actually. So
on the Disney ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done it on the other ones yet, but on the Disney ones, yeah.
It's
just something fun to do.
A couple of first run movies. We watched that one. What, Oprah Winfrey was in it?
Oh, A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
That was all right. We also saw the
Black Panther.
That one, they were doing some type of construction during the movie, so you would hear like on the wall, and the movie would be loud, and I'm thinking, is that part of the movie? And then it would do it again when the movie wasn't loud. I'm like, why are they doing this right now? We can hear it through the wall. It was very un-Disney-like, but I guess it was something that had to be done.
Spiker's Crazy Adventure says, did you guys see the post I shared today of a local antique store here in my town selling Disney Cruise Line stuff? As Mike is calling me. Hello, Mike.
Selling Disney Cruise Line chairs from one of their ships for $50 each. They were pretty cool. Oh, wow.
I'll have to check that out. I did not see that. I haven't had a chance really after I got back from work. I just basically got onto the show. So thank you, Cindy. I'll check that out. That's on your Facebook?
That's pretty cool, actually.
I'll check that out for sure. Roland likes movies under the stars.
That's cool
We've
too.
Gone out there at times.
During the movie being on.
But we've never really invested in the time to watch an entire movie.
And it's funny because on a Disney cruise, every time, at least for me, when we've gone out and seen movies playing under the stars, there aren't a lot of people out there. I mean, there's some kids, there's
true.
some parents, but it's not like a crowd of people, And I guess that's good because it's just more, to yourself. You have the experience. So
yeah, that's true.
And they're usually older movies, but still.
So Meg said, "Never seen a single show on a ship. Always busy doing something else." Yeah, a lot of people don't. Not say a lot, but there's a lot of people that have that same mindset.
Yeah, we make it a point to see, shows and movies. It's just something that's part of our. Every time we cruise type thing that we do.
Jamie said, I never decide in advance. I like to get on a ship and see what attracts me. Do we ski? We have not said hello to you yet. Welcome. I'm a big show person. One of the features of cruising I love the most. And we got Eric, Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Cheryl said, I love watching movies on the ship, especially on the Alaska cruises when it's cold outside. That would be awesome. And we're going in May to Alaska, so I know that's like when the cruising season begins, so it's going to be just a tad nippy out there, so we're looking forward to that too. what else was I going to say? Some of the things we like, though, like with Disney, one of the reasons why we like it is they have, with the dining, you travel with your table mates.
Oh, did we say how to do a ski?
We did. I just.
Oh, no, sorry.
I read.
Welcome to
I
ski.
read what he had mentioned about it. He's a big show person. With Disney, you go with your waiters for the entire ship, unless you're
Yep.
doing a specialty restaurant. They will travel from the different restaurants that you go to.
And some of the restaurants are showing themselves.
They are. So, like, they all pretty much have animators, palette,
That
And-
one's fun.
and that's cool because pretty much the whole room is white when you get there. But by the end of the
It comes to
dinner,
life.
yeah, it's all colorful and animated. So it's really cool how they do something like that. Wanda says I'm more of a deck party person. But some of the things that are really cool is like they do. They did it at Tiana's place on the Disney Wonder, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same kind of feel of what we saw on the Disney Magic. We actually did a vlog on it. We were like the third cruise after they did the show. So this is in 2018, and it was called Rapunzel's Royal Court, I believe.
That was pretty cool.
That was
I
fun.
liked that.
And,
That was fun.
Yeah, they go out, interact with you. They put on a show. You they like try to. I was like filming, and they were like making comments of just the interaction was like really fun how they were doing it.
Yeah, and sometimes when you say
What?
things that you don't realize you're saying, and then they play along
They twist
with you,
it. Yeah.
and it's funny, but you're like, oh wait, I didn't mean it like that, but it sounds really funny. What were you saying?
Dina says, I love the shows. Definitely want to try Disney just because of you.
"Hey,
great
life is
information."
good today. Woo!
Welcome, guys. We got
Oh,
something.
Gary Krebs.
Oh my gosh.
What happened? I can't see
This
it.
is totally not cruise related. But if you guys know football, the Houston Texans have just released their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. Wow. So if you guys are wondering what happened, check that out. This is a family show. We won't share that on here. I'm shocked on that.
Do you know what you're looking at?
I have no idea. I move things around.
So while he's looking at that, let's see what's going on here. Shawana Creative Circle, welcome. I think she just came in, so
What?
I can't.
$25
Oh
from
my
Gary
gosh.
Krebs. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Give us a dance.
We do owe you a dance, and I hope it's a song that you can actually dance to.
Do you want to do the Woo song, or do you want to do? Let's see what this is. All right, you're not even. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you very much.
Like I said, you definitely don't need to do that. You are so awesome.
We appreciate everybody's support. We really do, and we really love all of you. And just thank you for always
Yes.
showing up to our shows.
Gary Krebs is thinking about going on a Disney ship. Gary, I was going to reach out to you and see which one that you were looking at doing. Shawana Creative Circle, I think you might have said hello, but welcome. Thank you for joining us. I would tell you Disney, yes, Disney is more expensive.
Oh my
And-
gosh. Wanda, she gave us $20. Great show, guys. Thank you very much,
Aw.
Wanda from Cruising for Food. We really appreciate
Yes, thank you so much.
that. You
Wanda.
got to pick a good song
We
now.
will. Let's answer this first. So Jamie's asking, what are we taking to Alaska? We are going on the NCL Encore. We originally had it planned for last week. We were going for his 40th birthday. And yes, you're already 40 now, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Gosh,
So
darn it.
yeah, and that fell through because of what happened with cruising. So
but we
moved
still
it
had a
back.
good time.
We moved it back to May of 2023, so we're looking forward to that. I'm just seeing if I get caught up before Pitbull. We don't have Pitbull, but Wanda.
Oh, Bob and Ashley, we got the Wish next Labor Day, still cheaper than 2 nights at the Star Wars Hotel. That's awesome. I'm glad you
That's
got.
not saying much.
Well, I'm glad they got into getting on the Wish.
That is,
That's
yeah.
cool.
I mean, there's times the inaugural one, boom, what a craziness. On
I
that.
knew we wouldn't have a chance,
Yeah.
but let's get the dance going.
Let's get the dance going. Okay, let's do this one now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
Yes, it's. You guys definitely don't have to do that. It's very, very nice and very much appreciative. To finish my thought on the Disney ships, I was looking at the Disney Wonder because that's the only ship that we have not sailed on from the existing 4 Disney ships.
Oh.
And it's expensive. And what everyone says, yeah, it's expensive to go on a Disney ship. The Disney Wonder was out in the year 2000, I believe, 1999, 2000. It's an older ship, but I will tell you, Disney keeps its ships in pristine condition. What are you doing?
I'm trying to look at how do you refresh it. I thought I saw some Visa's Travel. Oh my gosh, just gave us a $20 super chat. So we owe, it looks like 2 more dances. Gary Krebs said, and 1 more dance, and then Visa's Travel gave us another $20.
Oh my gosh! So another $25 one from.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
Gary,
God.
thank you so much. Visa's Travel, thank you very much. Not sure if I'm going to be available during the week nights now that school starts tomorrow. Anyone wants to join me on the Fantasy April 23rd? Wow, that would be awesome.
It would.
We loved that ship, and you'll have an awesome
Well,
time.
he's been on it a couple times, and I know that he really likes it. But to finish my thought on the Disney ships, they are more expensive, but they keep them in amazing. Don't let me lose my focus because I can't. I've been trying to
Okay.
get this out.
All right, well,
Um,
he said read the message.
All right.
And we owe 3 dances now. Spikers Crazy
oh
Adventures.
my gosh.
$4.99. You guys rock. Thank you. Get your message out. What are you trying to say?
But they keep their ships in good condition, and they whereas there's not a lot of upsell on the Disney ships. There is no drink package. There is no. There's a couple of specialty restaurants. 1 if you're on the smaller ships. 2 if you're on the bigger ships. Yes, you have to do like coffee and the alcohol. You have to pay for it, but there's not as much that you have to buy extra. Like if you go to the NCL ships, you can buy a lot more to do different things. Yes, Greg. calm
He
down.
said read the message.
I will.
Okay.
So the Disney ships are amazing, but it's still I'm trying to find the right time to go. And with the West Coast, the Wonder is more expensive because it's the only ship that comes out here, so they can charge premium prices. We went on the Disney Fantasy Star Wars Day at Sea, and it was less expensive than going on a 5-night cruise on the Disney Magic, which is their oldest ship. On a 5-night one, it was less expensive to go on the 7-night on the newest ship, the Disney Fantasy. So that's just the timing is everything, and when they go on it. Okay.
What did Gary say?
I'm trying to see.
Oh, don't read it out loud, but you have to read it. Okay, I have to read it. Sorry. What
That's
is
the older one, but I know the other one is there because that changed in the balance of it.
Okay.
So, well, Gary, we'll leave you a color on it.
I'll read
Yes,
it.
thank
then
you so
yeah.
much.
So we owe 3 dances worth of music. So hit it.
All right, this is for Gary.
I press the button and the doors go up. Whoa, that money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit recording.
Thank you,
Thank
Gary.
you very much.
Thank you. We are getting ready to erect a pole up here that Greg can start dancing on it.
Wow. We got Spikers Crazy
All right,
Adventures
Spikers.
and Viso. And one more.
All right.
Focus on song again.
Sounds
Thank
like it
you.
just kind of peters out.
Thank you very
Thank you so
much.
much, guys. You are insane. So thank you so much. And it's already the top of the hour. I do know the
Gary.
bikers, or I do know Ship Show is not going on tonight. We didn't know if we were going to go on tonight. And you're laughing.
Gary said, "Oh hell!" It says, "If he didn't give you your birthday money, slip you this." Laugh out loud. Thank you so much. We will get all that fixed. So yeah.
Jamie said if you can spend some time before you would love Pike's Marketplace. We were going to stay at the it's right next to where the port goes. The starts with the Edge or something like that. It's like super close to, like, not even half a block to where the cruise port is. Edgewater, I think, is the name of the hotel. And we were looking at different things that we were going to be able to see, because we were going to try to get there 2 nights in advance of the cruise. So we're probably going to look at doing the same kind of thing when we go. But that's the first Starbucks, Pike's Pike's Peak Market, whatever it is, the marketplace, Pike's Marketplace, the underground, the tower. There's a lot of stuff that we were looking at, what we were going to hopefully be able to do.
But we are at the
Mickey Bunch,
6
thank
o'clock
you.
hour. Well, it's 6:02 now. But thank you very much, everybody, for your support
Yes.
and your love and just being on here with us. We appreciate it. And go check out the other channels that are on right now. And thank you again.
I will. I'll read them out. I just want to see if we're missing any other questions.
Excuse me.
I think we're all. It's the Edge. Yeah, it's the Edgewater. I went on Orbitz, and I think it was like $230 a night, which comparable for where it was. I thought it was in a great location. But yeah, it was good. But so thank you guys for the super chats. So
Bob
we had
and Holly.
Bob and Holly, Dina cruising through life, Paul Vines, Maddie and Scott from No Maps Need to Travel, Gary Krebs with 2 of those, Wanda cruising for food,
Cindy
Spiker from
Spikers.
Spikers Adventures, and Visos Travels. So thank you
Thank
guys.
you so
I think
much.
we got them all. You guys are amazing.
Excuse me.
We are in the process of doing one more Disney video. I was hoping to do that because if I wasn't going to do a show tonight, I was going to do a premiere, but that video is not quite ready. It'll be out this weekend. And then next video we come out is going to finally be the cruise video for Star Wars Day at Sea. And now cruising's back. It's a good time to launch it. So there's some excitement with cruising. Disney had their very first cruise this past week
On
the
the
Disney Dream.
Dream.
Yes, so a lot of excitement. Disney's back in the cruising plan. So yeah, it's very exciting. But thank you so much, you guys. Have a great night. He said there's always a line at Starbucks. I can imagine for that. But thank you guys. I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
But if you forget our name, it's okay, because I'm Little Explorer.
I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
We are just getting started.
have a great night, everyone.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Love you guys.
Dilly dilly.